There's something about you, isn't there? A presence that's impossible to ignore. It's not the clothes you wear, the way you speak, or the way you look. It's the energy you carry. It's like you've been walking through life, not blending into the background, but instead becoming the centerpiece of every room you enter, whether you ask for it or not. This isn't a coincidence. No, chosen one, it's by divine design. You've been feeling it, the shift in the air, the subtle change in the way people treat you, the strange sense that you've been set apart. You may have noticed this subtle tension, these shifts in energy, and not fully understood them. But today, we're going to break it down together, because this divine calling you're answering is becoming undeniable. The truth is, people notice you, and not just because of your smile or the way you carry yourself. People are drawn to you like magnets, but not all of them understand why. Before you even say a word, people are aware of you. They feel your spiritual presence before they even see your face. When you walk into a room, something changes. You might catch the eyes of a stranger who's staring at you. Sometimes it's admiration, other times it's confusion. But there's always something. This isn't about your clothes or your charm. This is about your spirit. Your energy speaks before you ever do, and it sends out a frequency that is felt by everyone around you. You may have tried to brush it off. Maybe it felt like an odd coincidence. You might even have wished to blend in, to go unnoticed, to avoid the weight of the attention. But that's not your calling, chosen one. You're meant to be seen, to stand out. You carry divine energy, and it's not something you can hide. This is what makes you different, what makes you powerful. People recognize you before they even know why. Your very being calls them to reflect, to question, to feel something deeper within themselves. And for some, that's unsettling. When you walk into a room, your presence disrupts the ordinary. Most people live their lives on autopilot, going through the motions, stuck in their routines, unaware of the higher purpose waiting to be unlocked. But when you enter, it's like a jolt to their systems. It's like their world shifts just a little bit, and for those who are spiritually asleep, this can be uncomfortable. Some will embrace it, drawn to your peace and wisdom. Others, they'll feel threatened, uncomfortable, even hostile. This isn't about you personally. This is the divine truth that you carry in your being. Your presence reminds them of what they could be or what they're too afraid to be. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. The world will react to you, and it always will. Some will love you, some will hate you, and others won't know what to make of you. But none of that matters. What matters is that you are seen. You are not ordinary. And it's not just the people who are awake to the divine calling who notice you. Even those who don't understand it, even those who don't believe there's something in them that reacts to you, they feel it. Your aura doesn't lie. This is the first undeniable sign that people notice you as a chosen one, the energy you carry. It's not about what you wear or how you look, it's the frequency of your spirit. You've always known it, even if you didn't fully understand it. You are meant to stand out. Embrace it, for the world is waking up to who you are. Let's take a moment to reflect on something profound. Have you ever walked into a room, quietly entered a space, and felt like every pair of eyes suddenly shifted toward you? It's as if the entire atmosphere changes. A subtle but undeniable tension fills the air, and for a moment, all eyes are on you. It's not because of anything you've done. It's not about the way you look or how you speak. It's your presence, your divine energy. People notice you even before they consciously realize they're looking at you. Your aura is so powerful that it shifts the room in ways you can't always explain. This is one of the most unmistakable signs that you are a chosen one. Your spiritual presence precedes you, and it's something that is felt before it's seen. You don't have to say a word, wear anything extraordinary, or do anything special to attract attention. The energy you carry cannot be ignored. It's there, vibrating around you, calling to others. And this energy isn't just any energy, it's divine. It's a higher frequency that shakes the very air around you, and it affects people on a deep, subconscious level. People who are aware of these subtle energies can feel it, and for those who are spiritually sensitive, it's unmistakable. They may not fully understand what it is they're sensing, but they know something is different about you. And it's not about your clothes, your style, or anything that you outwardly present to the world. It's your spirit. It's the divine energy you carry that makes people notice you. Now, let's take a deeper look at how people react to this. For some, your energy draws them in, like moths to a flame. These are the people who feel safe around you, who feel a sense of peace when they are near you, and who are genuinely intrigued by your wisdom and energy. They feel like they can trust you without even knowing why. It's as if they've known you forever, even though you may have only just met. You create an aura of safety, understanding, and calm, which is magnetic. They want to be around you, and they want to learn from you. On the other hand, there are those who react differently. Some may feel discomfort, unease, and even hostility in your presence. They might not know why, but something about you triggers them. It's not about you. It's about what you reflect back to them. You see, when you walk into a space with such a powerful divine energy, it forces others to face themselves. For some, that is a blessing, but for others, it's too much to handle. Your very existence can shine a light on the fears, insecurities, and unresolved trauma that people carry within them. It's almost as if you are a mirror to their soul, showing them truths they aren't ready to confront. And as a result, some will feel uncomfortable, threatened, or even try to push you away. They might react with negative energy, even if you haven't done anything to provoke them. Their hostility isn't about you personally. It's about the divine energy you carry that makes them face their own truths. But here's the thing, none of this changes who you are. You are not meant to shrink back or hide your light just because some people can't handle it. In fact, this is exactly why you are here. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were never meant to blend in with the crowd. The moment you start to recognize the power of your presence, you'll understand that the world around you will always react in different ways. Some will be drawn to you, others will resist you, but all of them will notice you. This is the second undeniable sign that people recognize you as a chosen one. Your presence is powerful. Your aura has the ability to shift the atmosphere in any room, and people feel it. You're not trying to draw attention, you are simply existing, being your true self. And when you do that, the energy you carry demands attention. It's not something you can control or hide. It's your calling, and it's part of who you were always meant to be. And here's a powerful realization. The way people react to you is not your responsibility. Some will admire you, some will be inspired by your presence. Others, however, will struggle with it. They will feel triggered by your energy, and in doing so, they might turn against you. But no matter how they react, the truth remains the same. You are chosen. You were sent here for a divine purpose, and your presence is part of that purpose. This dynamic isn't easy to understand or process. It can feel isolating at times, and you might find yourself questioning why people act the way they do around you. But know this, it's not about you, it's about the divine energy you carry. Some people will see it as a gift, others will see it as a challenge. But none of it changes who you are or what you are meant to do. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out, to shine a light, to awaken others to the higher truth of their existence. You are a beacon in the darkness, and some will find that light beautiful, while others will find it uncomfortable. But regardless of how they react, you are always seen. Your divine presence cannot be denied, and as you continue on your journey, you will learn to embrace this truth. Remember, when you notice people staring at you or feeling uncomfortable in your presence, don't question it. It's not something to shy away from. It's part of your calling. You are meant to be noticed because your presence is powerful, divine, and meant to awaken those around you. So, stand tall in your truth, chosen one. Own your presence, for it is a gift to the world. By now, you've probably started to notice a recurring pattern in your life. People seem to open up to you in ways they don't with others. Strangers, acquaintances, even people you've just met. Something about your energy compels them to share their deepest secrets. Have you ever been in a situation where someone starts telling you their life story without you asking for it? They begin confessing their struggles, their pain, their dreams, or even their fears, often without you even having to say a word. This isn't random. This is one of the clearest signs that you are a chosen one. You see, Your energy isn't just something that people notice. It's something they feel on a deeper level, one that goes beyond the surface. People recognize a sense of safety, authenticity, and healing in you. Without you doing anything overt, they instinctively sense that you are someone they can trust with their most vulnerable parts. They feel like they can open up to you without judgment, without fear of rejection, or without the need to explain themselves. This isn't about your ability to hold a conversation or ask the right questions. It's your presence. Your divine energy has an ability to make others feel seen and understood, even when they've kept their truths hidden for years. Why does this happen? It's because you carry a divine light, a truth that calls to the hidden parts of people. Your very being reflects authenticity, and this is rare in a world full of masks and facades. Most people live their lives wearing a protective layer, hiding their deepest emotions, struggles, and fears from the world. But when they come across you, they feel that they can let go of their defenses. They recognize that you're someone who doesn't judge. You don't force them to reveal anything, they just do. In a way, you become a mirror for others. People see their own reflections in you, and this often leads them to confront truths they've been avoiding. You embody the type of energy that creates space for healing. And when someone is ready to release those emotional burdens, you become the person they turn to. It's not about being a therapist or a listener, it's about the healing power of your spirit. People open up to you because they trust you on a deep, spiritual level. They know that you can hold their truth without judgment and without the need to control or fix it. But here's the catch. With this power comes responsibility. Being a chosen one means that you will often carry the weight of other people's emotions, even if you don't ask for it. Strangers confide in you, unload their burdens, and share their vulnerabilities. You may find yourself drained after deep conversations, or feeling emotionally exhausted after listening to someone's life story. This isn't because you're weak, it's because you're absorbing their energy. You're taking on the emotions they've been carrying for so long. You are energetically attuned to others, and that means you naturally absorb their feelings, their stories, and their struggles. This, however, can be a double-edged sword. The more you give, the more you need to protect yourself. If you're not careful, you can become overwhelmed by the emotional weight of others. It's important to establish boundaries to safeguard your own energy. Being a guide, a healer, and a listener is part of your divine purpose, but you must learn to protect your energy to avoid burnout. How do you protect yourself while still helping others? First, recognize that you are not here to carry the weight of everyone else's problems. You are not meant to save everyone. You are meant to help guide them, offer wisdom, and provide a safe space for them to heal. But you cannot take their burdens on as your own. You must maintain emotional boundaries. You can listen, you can offer support, but you must not let their pain consume you. The second step is to recognize when someone is genuinely seeking guidance and when they are merely using you as an emotional dumping ground. Some people come to you not for help, but to unload their emotions without any intention of changing or growing. They want you to carry their pain for them, and this can leave you feeling drained and spiritually exhausted. Be aware of who you allow into your life. You can help those who are ready to heal, but you must protect your energy from those who are not. Third, practice spiritual cleansing. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simply spending time alone in nature, you need to regularly clear your energy. You can't be a source of light for others if your light is constantly dimming because of the emotional weight you carry. Take time to recharge. Set boundaries with your time and energy. Don't be afraid to say no when someone is trying to take more from you than they're willing to give. This gift of spiritual presence can also feel isolating at times. When you are constantly absorbing other people's pain, it's easy to become overwhelmed and disconnected from your own emotions. But remember, chosen one, you are not a savior. You are a guide. You are here to help those who are ready to receive your wisdom, not to bear the weight of their emotional baggage. When you begin to understand this balance, you will be able to help others without losing yourself in the process. The key is to offer wisdom, clarity, and guidance, but not to carry their struggles as your own. Protect your light. You were not chosen to burn out, but to shine brightly for those who are ready to see the light within themselves. Your ability to inspire, trust, and share in people's burdens without judgment is a powerful gift. But remember, chosen one, it is not a burden for you to carry alone. You are here to uplift, to guide, and to help, but never to shoulder the weight of the world. Learn to let go of the energy that is not yours, and you will find the strength to continue walking in your purpose. As you begin to embrace this divine calling, understand that the power to heal, to inspire, and to guide others is already within you. Your energy draws people in, but you must learn to protect it, nurture it, and ensure that you are not overwhelmed by the demands of others. You were meant to shine, not to burn out. As you continue on this journey, you may start to notice something else that seems to happen quite often in your life. People will try to test you. It might feel like no matter where you go, there's always someone who feels the need to challenge you, question your authority, or provoke you. You might experience this at work, in social settings, and even within your family. Sometimes, it might even be with complete strangers. They come at you with arguments, questions, or attempts to bring you down. At first, it may feel like a personal attack, like these people are trying to hurt you. But let me make something clear. This is not personal. This is spiritual. People are not challenging you because they dislike you. They are challenging you because they are sensing your energy. They feel the power and wisdom you carry, and something about it makes them react in ways they don't fully understand. In fact, the very presence of your spirit triggers something within them. You have become a mirror for them, reflecting back to them their own fears, insecurities, and feelings of inadequacy. And as a result, they feel the need to challenge you. Now, this isn't just a coincidence. This is part of your divine calling. You see, chosen one, when you carry the divine energy that you do, people around you can't help but notice. Your very existence shakes the foundation of their own reality. Many people walk through life in a state of fear, insecurity, and self-doubt. They are disconnected from their higher selves, unaware of their true potential. But when they meet you, it's like their world is jolted into a higher frequency, and this can be unsettling for them. Some people, when faced with the powerful energy you carry, will respond with admiration, respect, and even gratitude. They will see you as a leader, someone they can learn from. But others, they will feel threatened. They will try to test you, challenge you, or bring you down. This is part of spiritual warfare. The enemy is trying to break you before you even step into your full power. But here's the truth: they can't. Your power isn't in how loudly you speak or how aggressively you respond. Your power lies in your ability to remain calm, centered, and unshaken. Your divine energy speaks for itself. When people challenge you, they're testing your strength. They're testing your resolve. And this is exactly why you will face these challenges time and time again. It's not because you're weak, it's because you are being refined. You are being made stronger. Let me help you understand why people challenge you. When you walk into a space with the divine energy that you carry, people feel it immediately. You're not just an ordinary person. You are a force. And that makes some people uncomfortable. For those who are insecure, your energy is a threat to their false sense of self. They don't want to admit it, but your presence exposes them. It exposes their doubts, their fears, and their lack of purpose. So, what do? They try to challenge you. Some will try to question your intelligence, your wisdom, or your authority. They'll try to prove that they know more than you. They'll argue with you, contradict you, or act as though your insights are not valuable. But here's the thing: this isn't about knowledge. It's about the fact that they cannot accept the truth you carry. They cannot handle the power of your presence. They are being forced to confront the fact that you are tapped into something higher than themselves. Others will try to provoke you emotionally. They will push your buttons, try to make you angry or upset, just to see how you'll react. These people want to see if they can break you, if they can get under your skin. But what they don't realize is that your power lies in your ability to remain calm and unbothered. The more they try to provoke you, the more you must stay rooted in your truth. Their goal is to make you lose control, to make you question yourself, to make you doubt your own power. But you must never give in, never let them steal your peace. And then there are those who will try to intimidate you, whether through their presence, their manipulation, or their attempts to exert authority over you. These people want to make you feel small, weak, or unworthy. But you already know the truth. You are neither small nor weak. You are a chosen one. Your power isn't dependent on how others perceive you. It's rooted in your connection to something higher, to the divine. So how do you handle these challenges with power and grace? First, you must recognize what is happening. Not every confrontation is a personal attack. Many of the challenges you face are spiritual tests. The enemy is using people as vessels to try to pull you away from your divine path. But once you recognize this, you can stop reacting emotionally. You can stop getting frustrated when someone tries to challenge you. You can stop taking it personally. The key is to remain centered. Stay grounded in your truth. When someone questions your authority, respond with calm assurance. Let your wisdom speak for itself. You don't need to engage in arguments or debates. Those who are ready to see the truth will hear you, and those who aren't, well, they're not your concern. When someone tries to provoke you, stay calm. When people try to make you feel inferior, stand your ground. Your energy already speaks volumes. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your divine power is unshakable, and the more you remain rooted in your truth, the more you will rise above these challenges. Every test you pass strengthens you, refines you, and prepares you for the next level of your journey. Spiritual attacks disguised as challenges are an unavoidable part of being a chosen one. These challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to refine you, to elevate you, to push you into your true power. Just like gold must be refined in fire, you must go through trials and tests to become the person you were always meant to be. Each test is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve, to deepen your connection to the divine, and to rise higher. As you continue on this journey, you will face many challenges. Some will come from unexpected places, people you thought you could trust, situations that seem out of your control. But each one of these challenges is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every obstacle is preparing you for something greater. And through it all, you must remember this: you are a chosen one. You were meant for greatness. No challenge, no test, no spiritual warfare can stop you from fulfilling your divine purpose. Your power is undeniable, your energy is unshakable, and your destiny is waiting for you. As a chosen one, you possess a gift that most people do not fully understand: spiritual discernment. The ability to see through people is not something you've learned over time. It's something that has always been inside you. From a young age, you've had an uncanny ability to pick up on the subtle energies around you. You can read a room, understand people's emotions, and see their true intentions, even when they haven't said a word. This gift goes beyond the ability to read body language or facial expressions. You can feel what others are hiding, even when they've done their best to conceal it. You sense their fears, insecurities, and even their hidden motives. This is spiritual discernment in its purest form, the ability to see beyond the surface, to look into the heart of a person, and to understand their true nature. It's no surprise that this ability can make some people uncomfortable. In fact, many people might not even realize why they feel uneasy around you. They might not understand why they avoid eye contact, or why they feel exposed in your presence. The truth is, your energy and your gift force them to confront their own truths they may not be ready to face. And when they can't hide from their own reflection in your presence, they may respond in one of two ways. They will either accept it, or they will recoil. For those who embrace your energy, your ability to see through them is a blessing. They appreciate your insight, your wisdom, and your authenticity. You help them to see themselves more clearly, to understand their own motivations, and to break free from the things that hold them back. Your presence in their lives is like a mirror, reflecting their potential and guiding them toward growth. They value your truth and seek to align with it. But for others, your gift is a threat. They feel exposed and uncomfortable because they can no longer hide their true selves. Their insecurities are laid bare, and they don't know how to handle it. This is why some people may try to challenge you, push you away, or even become hostile toward you. They are not reacting to you personally, they are reacting to the mirror you hold up to them. Your energy forces them to confront their darkness, and many are simply not ready to face it. This gift of spiritual discernment is one of the most powerful signs that you are a chosen one. It's not something you learn through experience or study, it's something innate within you. You've always had the ability to see through people, and as you continue on your journey, this gift will only grow stronger. You'll become more attuned to the subtle energies around you, and your ability to read people's true intentions will become even more refined. But with this gift comes great responsibility. It can be exhausting to constantly see the truth in others, especially when they aren't ready to face it themselves. You may find yourself in situations where people are pretending to be something they're not, and your discernment forces you to see through the facade. You may want to help them, to guide them, but you must also recognize that not everyone is ready for the truth you carry. There will be times when you'll want to speak out, to call people out on their dishonesty or deception. But remember this, your gift is not meant to expose others just for the sake of it. Your role is not to tear people down, but to help them grow. You must learn to use your discernment wisely, only speaking when it's necessary, and only when the person is ready to hear the truth. Not everyone is open to your insight, and sometimes silence is the best response. Another challenge you'll face is the tendency to attract people who want to take advantage of your gift. Some will come to you seeking guidance, but not in a pure way. They may want to use your wisdom for their own benefit, to manipulate you, or to get something from you. It's important to protect your energy in these situations. Just because someone is drawn to your energy doesn't mean they have pure intentions. You must be discerning not just with others, but also with yourself. Pay attention to how you feel when you interact with someone. If something feels off, trust your intuition. You'll also encounter people who resist your discernment altogether. These are the people who will try to discredit you, dismiss your insights, or even ridicule you. They might call you paranoid or accuse you of thinking you know everything. But the truth is, your discernment is a divine gift, and those who are resistant to it are often the ones who need it the most. Don't let their resistance discourage you. Your ability to see through people is not a curse, it's a blessing. It's a tool that allows you to navigate the world with clarity and wisdom. One of the most important things you can do as a chosen one is to learn to trust your discernment. It may not always be easy, especially when it's telling you things that others may not be ready to hear. But your ability to see beyond the surface is a powerful tool that will guide you through life. When you trust your intuition, when you allow your spiritual discernment to lead you, you'll find that the right people will come into your life, and the wrong ones will fall away. You've been given a gift, chosen one, and it's a gift that will only grow stronger as you continue on your journey. The ability to see through people is not just about knowing what's hidden in their hearts, it's about understanding your own heart as well. Your discernment allows you to connect more deeply with your own truth, and in turn, it helps you guide others toward theirs. So, as you continue to walk this path, embrace your gift. Trust your ability to see through people and trust the divine wisdom that guides you. Don't be afraid to step into your power and let your energy shine. Some will be drawn to you, others will resist, but all of them will be impacted by the light you carry. Your presence is a gift, chosen one. Embrace it fully and use it to guide those who are ready to walk with you. As a chosen one, you are undoubtedly a catalyst for change. Your very existence inspires others without you even trying. It may seem effortless at times, but this is a power that runs deep within your soul, a divine energy that touches the lives of those around you in ways you can't always measure. People start to change when they are in your presence, not because you tell them to, not because you force them, but simply because they can feel the shift within themselves when they are near you. Have you ever noticed how people start adopting better habits after spending time with you? Perhaps someone who used to be indifferent about their health starts taking better care of themselves. Or a friend who once lacked direction begins to set clear goals and work toward them, all because they've been in your presence. People around you begin to think more deeply, to question their own beliefs and patterns, and to reflect on their lives in ways they hadn't before. This isn't something you're doing consciously. It's happening simply because you are living in alignment with your divine purpose. Your energy is transformative. It radiates a frequency that others can't help but feel. You operate on a higher vibration, one of truth, wisdom, and authenticity. And when people come into contact with you, they are awakened to something greater within themselves. They see in you a possibility they hadn't considered. They see someone who refuses to conform, someone who is true to themselves, someone who is walking a path of purpose and meaning. And that, in turn, sparks something inside them. They start to believe that they too can live a life of purpose. They start to believe in their own potential. This is one of the most powerful signs that you are a chosen one. Your ability to inspire transformation in others without even trying. You don't have to give speeches, offer advice, or actively try to change anyone's mind. Simply by being who you are, you awaken something within people that drives them to better themselves. And this is not something that happens overnight. Your energy plants seeds in people's minds. Sometimes it takes a little while for those seeds to sprout, but they always do. When people are around you, they can't help but reflect on their own lives. Your confidence, your alignment with divine truth, and your commitment to walking your path makes them question their own choices. They begin to see things differently. This process doesn't always look like a dramatic shift. Sometimes it's subtle. Maybe someone starts paying more attention to their health. Maybe another person starts meditating or praying, or maybe someone else starts re-evaluating their relationships. They don't always tell you that you've inspired them, but you can feel the change in the air, and that's because your presence has already planted the seed of change within them. You inspire others simply by being yourself. And while this is a beautiful and powerful gift, it can also be overwhelming at times. People look to you for guidance, even if they don't verbalize it. They seek your wisdom, your energy, your perspective. And as a result, you might find yourself in situations where others expect you to help them navigate life's challenges. While you want to help, it's important to remember that you are not here to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are here to guide, to uplift, and to inspire, but you cannot save everyone. Your energy can be exhausting if you constantly give without replenishing yourself. You may notice that after spending time with certain people, you feel drained. That's because you're not just inspiring them, you're absorbing their energy as well. And while you can help others grow, you must also take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. It's important to recognize when you need to step back, to recharge, and to protect your own energy. Self-care is not selfish. It's essential for maintaining your own balance and ensuring that you can continue to be a source of inspiration for others. It's also important to recognize that not everyone is ready for the changes you inspire in them. Some people will embrace your influence with open arms, while others will resist it. This resistance is not something you can control. People who are not ready to evolve will often feel threatened by your energy. They will try to distance themselves from you, or they might even become hostile toward you. And this is one of the most challenging aspects of being a chosen one. You will inspire both love and resistance in others. The love comes from those who are ready to grow, to evolve, and to rise to the higher calling. The resistance comes from those who are stuck in their own fear, insecurity, and limitations. It's crucial to understand that this resistance is not about you, it's about them. You are simply reflecting back to them the possibilities they aren't ready to face. Your presence forces them to confront their own limitations, and that can be a painful process. Some people will reject you because they are not ready to face the truth. Others will embrace you because they see in you the potential for their own transformation. Your job is not to make everyone love you. Your job is to be true to your path and to continue walking in alignment with your divine purpose. When you inspire others, it's easy to feel a sense of responsibility for their growth. You might feel like you need to save them, to fix them, or to help them make the changes they need to make. But the truth is, you cannot do that. The only person you are responsible for is yourself. You cannot force someone to change. You can't make them step into their power if they're not ready. But what you can do is lead by example. You can continue walking your path with grace, confidence, and authenticity. And by doing so, you'll inspire those who are ready to follow. It's important to remember that not everyone who is drawn to your energy is meant to stay in your life. Some people will come and go, and that's okay. The people who are meant to walk with you on this journey will stay. They will be the ones who align with your energy, who embrace your wisdom, and who are ready to evolve alongside you. The others will fall away, and that's part of the process. Don't hold on to anyone who isn't aligned with your truth. Let go of relationships that drain you, distract you, or pull you away from your divine calling. As a chosen one, you will always inspire those around you, whether it's through your energy, your wisdom, or your presence. And while this is a beautiful gift, it can also be exhausting. It's essential to protect your energy, to set boundaries, and to prioritize your own well-being. You cannot continue to inspire others if you are constantly drained. Take time to recharge, to nurture yourself, and to stay aligned with your divine purpose. The world needs you to shine, but you must first shine for yourself. Now that you understand the power of your presence, the effect you have on others, and how your energy inspires both admiration and resistance, let's explore the next undeniable sign that confirms you are a chosen one. You experience spiritual attacks and tests. This is one of the hardest truths to accept, but it is an essential part of your journey. As you step into your divine purpose and align with your higher calling, you will face spiritual warfare. The enemy will try to pull you off course, to make you doubt yourself, and to block you from stepping fully into your power. But here's the thing, you were never meant to have an easy life. You were not chosen to live an ordinary existence. You were chosen to walk a path that leads to greater wisdom, greater strength, and greater divine purpose. But with this calling comes opposition. The forces that do not want to see you succeed will attempt to derail you. These attacks can come in many forms: obstacles that appear out of nowhere, people turning against you for no reason, sudden betrayals, or emotional challenges that seem too much to bear. It may feel like you are constantly battling, constantly fighting against something. But know this, these challenges are not designed to break you, they are designed to refine you. The spiritual attacks you face are part of your preparation. You have been chosen for a great purpose, and the enemy knows that if you step fully into your power, you will become unstoppable. So, it tries to break you before you can rise to your full potential. These tests and attacks are a form of resistance, but they are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to strengthen you, to help you grow, and to push you toward your destiny. You are being prepared for something greater, something beyond what you can imagine right now. It's important to understand that these spiritual attacks are not personal. They are not about you as an individual. They are about your divine mission, your purpose, and your power. The enemy cannot defeat you unless you allow it. These challenges are not here to prove that you are weak. They are here to prove that you are strong. You have been prepared for this moment. You are equipped to handle the spiritual battles that come your way. Every trial you face, every setback, every challenge is a stepping stone to the next level of your journey. When you begin to recognize these attacks for what they are, they will no longer have power over you. You'll see them for what they truly are, tests designed to refine you. It's like gold being purified in fire or a diamond being shaped under pressure. The heat, the pressure, the resistance, it all serves to bring out your true strength and your divine essence. Each time you face an obstacle and rise above it, you ascend to a higher level of wisdom, power, and divine alignment. One of the most common forms of spiritual attack is emotional turmoil. You might find yourself feeling overwhelmed, drained, or emotionally exhausted for no apparent reason. These are signs that the enemy is trying to wear you down, to distract you from your purpose. But you must not give in. These attacks are meant to make you question yourself, to make you feel like you're not enough or that you're not worthy of your divine calling. But you are more than enough. You were chosen for this path, and no matter how hard the enemy tries to make you doubt yourself, you must stand firm in your truth. Another form of spiritual attack comes through the people around you. You may notice that certain people, friends, family, co-workers, suddenly turn against you for no reason. They may question your motives, dismiss your wisdom, or even become hostile toward you. This is not personal. This is a spiritual battle. The enemy will use people as vessels to try to weaken your spirit and distract you from your mission. But you must not let it affect you. People will come and go, and their reactions to you are not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to stay aligned with your purpose, to keep moving forward, and to continue walking in your divine truth. These attacks may also come in the form of sudden obstacles. You might find that every time you take a step forward, something tries to pull you back. Plans fall apart at the last minute. Opportunities slip away. Doors that you thought were open suddenly close. It can feel frustrating, even discouraging. But these setbacks are not permanent. They are part of the process. Every closed door, every failed attempt is simply redirecting you to something better. The enemy wants you to feel stuck, to feel like you're not making progress, but you are. You are exactly where you need to be, and the universe is guiding you towards something greater. How do you handle these spiritual attacks? The first step is awareness. You must recognize when you are under attack. If you feel constant resistance every time you try to move forward, if you notice that people around you suddenly turn against you, if you feel an overwhelming heaviness in your spirit, it's time to acknowledge that you are in the midst of a spiritual battle. Awareness is key to defeating the enemy. Once you recognize what's happening, you can take the necessary steps to protect yourself. The second step is spiritual protection. You cannot fight spiritual battles with physical weapons. You need to strengthen your spirit with prayer, meditation, and grounding yourself in divine wisdom. You must build spiritual armor. This comes from staying connected to your higher self, from deepening your relationship with the divine, and from maintaining your inner peace. The more you align yourself with the divine, the stronger your spiritual protection becomes. When you are rooted in divine truth, no weapon formed against you can prosper. The third step is remaining unshaken. The enemy's goal is to make you doubt yourself, to make you question your path, to pull you away from your divine purpose. But you must stay grounded. You must stay firm in your faith and your truth. Your power is not in how loudly you speak or how aggressively you respond. Your power is in your ability to remain calm, centered, and unshaken in the face of opposition. When you stay grounded in your truth, the enemy has no power over you. You will face moments of isolation as well. This is another form of spiritual test. You may find that people walk away, that you feel misunderstood, or that you are left alone in your journey. But isolation is not punishment. It is preparation. The universe is giving you space to grow, to deepen your connection to your own soul, and to listen to the divine guidance that is always available to you. You will emerge from this period of isolation stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. Remember, chosen one, that every trial, every obstacle, every attack you face is part of your journey. You were not meant to live an ordinary life. You were chosen for greatness, and the path to greatness is not always easy. The greater your purpose, the bigger the battles you must fight. But you are not alone in this. The divine is with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and helping you every step of the way. Every time you face a challenge and rise above it, you step more fully into your divine power. You are being prepared for something great. Embrace the struggles, for they are refining you. You are not being tested because you are weak. You are being tested because you are strong. As you continue to walk the path of a chosen one, you may begin to notice that the world around you reacts in ways that aren't always easy to understand. One of the most undeniable signs that people recognize your divine presence is the way they try to test or challenge you. You might notice that some people, for no reason at all, feel the need to test your patience, challenge your beliefs, or question your authority. This can happen in a variety of situations, whether at work, within your family, or even in public places. These challenges are not personal attacks. In fact, they are spiritual tests that are part of your divine purpose. The reason why people try to test you is because they sense your strength, wisdom, and divine energy. There is something about you that feels powerful, and for some people, this is either inspiring or unsettling. They may not fully understand what they're feeling, but they recognize that you carry something they don't have, something deep, ancient, and transcendent. When someone challenges you, it is often because they are trying to prove something to themselves. They feel threatened by your energy, even if they can't put it into words. This testing can manifest in many ways. Some people will try to debate you, to argue with you, or to make you question your own wisdom. They may try to undermine your authority or discredit your knowledge, not because they have anything against you personally, but because your confidence and divine wisdom stir something within them that they can't fully comprehend. They want to prove that they know more, that they are in control, or that they can bring you down. But what they fail to realize is that your strength does not need to be validated by anyone. Your divine wisdom speaks for itself, and it cannot be challenged by ego. For others, the test might come in the form of emotional manipulation. These individuals will try to provoke you, play on your emotions, or challenge your boundaries. They may say things to get under your skin, mocking your beliefs, or trying to get a rise out of you. This is a test of your emotional control. The enemy wants you to react emotionally, to lose your cool and become distracted by negativity. But as a chosen one, you must remember that your power lies in your ability to remain centered, calm, and unshaken in the face of conflict. When you respond to challenges with patience and grace, you show the world the true strength of your spirit. And then there are those who will try to intimidate you. Whether through their words, actions, or simply their presence, these people will try to make you feel small, weak, or unworthy. They will attempt to bully you into submission, to diminish your divine energy, and to make you doubt your own power. But here's the truth. No one has the power to make you feel inferior unless you allow it. The divine energy you carry is unshakable, and no amount of intimidation can take that away from you. So how do you handle these tests with grace and power? The first thing to understand is that you cannot control how others behave. People will challenge you, test you, and try to provoke you, but you don't have to engage in every battle. Not every challenge is worth fighting. Sometimes the best response is no response at all. When someone tries to challenge you or provoke you emotionally, stay calm, take a step back, and assess the situation. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If the answer is no, then don't engage. Let your peace be the answer. Your calmness, your poise, your ability to stay centered in the face of challenges is a reflection of your divine strength. Another important lesson in handling these tests is to recognize that they are not about you, they are about the other person. When someone challenges you, they are often reflecting their own insecurities, fears, and desires. They may be trying to prove something to themselves, or they may feel threatened by the energy you carry. Recognizing this can help you detach emotionally from the situation. It's not about you, it's about them. Their reactions are a reflection of their own struggles, not a reflection of your worth or your divine purpose. It's also crucial to understand that not everyone is capable of receiving your wisdom or your energy. Some people will resist you simply because they are not ready to face the truth. They may feel uncomfortable in your presence, and instead of confronting their discomfort, they may project their feelings onto you. They might challenge your wisdom, attack your beliefs, or try to belittle you in some way. This is not a personal attack, it is a spiritual test. These people are not ready to face the truth that you carry. But that doesn't mean you have to shrink or silence yourself to make them comfortable. Your truth is your truth, and it cannot be compromised to suit someone else's fear or insecurity. When people challenge you, stand firm in your power. Don't be afraid to walk away from situations that drain you or cause you to question your worth. You are here to serve a divine purpose, and not everyone will be receptive to that purpose. But that's okay. The right people will be drawn to you, and the wrong ones will fall away. Trust in the process. Trust that these tests are refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the greater purpose you are destined to fulfill. Another way to handle these challenges is to recognize them as opportunities for growth. Every time you pass a test, whether it's a challenge to your wisdom, an emotional provocation, or an attempt to intimidate you, you are growing stronger. You are refining your spirit and aligning more closely with your divine calling. Each time you face a challenge and remain unshaken, you are stepping into your power. These tests are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you up. Remember, chosen one, that you are not alone in this journey. The divine is with you every step of the way. You are protected, and your purpose is greater than any challenge you will face. The spiritual battles you encounter are part of the process. They are preparing you for the incredible power you will wield once you step fully into your purpose. And with each test, you will rise higher, becoming more aligned with your divine mission. People will try to challenge you, to provoke you, and to test your resolve. But you must remember this: you are a chosen one. Your divine energy cannot be shaken, your wisdom cannot be questioned, and your purpose cannot be derailed. The enemy may try, but it will never succeed. Stay grounded, stay centered, and remain unshaken in the face of these challenges. You are more powerful than you realize, and with each test, you become stronger. You were chosen for greatness, and no challenge can take that away from you. By now, you've come to understand that being a chosen one means navigating challenges and tests that others may not experience. As you continue to walk this path, you will also realize something even more profound. People, often unknowingly, reveal their deepest secrets to you. This may seem odd at first. Why do complete strangers, acquaintances, or even those you've just met feel the need to open up and pour their hearts out to you? It happens often, doesn't it? You might be sitting in a cafe, standing in line at the store, or even talking to a colleague at work, and suddenly, someone shares their most vulnerable experiences. It can be their childhood trauma, their relationship struggles, or personal fears. And this happens over and over again, no matter where you are or whom you meet. At first, you may have thought it was just a coincidence. After all, why would someone you barely know feel so comfortable sharing their innermost feelings? But the truth is, this is not a coincidence. This is one of the clearest signs that you are a chosen one. People sense something in you, a calm, grounding, authentic energy that makes them feel safe enough to open up, even when they haven't known you long. They trust you, not just with their words, but with their deepest emotions. And they may not fully understand why. What makes this so significant is that your very presence is healing. Without saying a word, you exude a spiritual energy that calms and reassures others. People are drawn to you because they feel that you won't judge them. You aren't someone who demands explanations, nor do you make them feel ashamed of their pain. On a deep, energetic level, you reflect the light of truth, which allows others to feel seen and heard. They know instinctively that they can be vulnerable in your presence, and that is powerful. This is the energy of a healer. And while you might not have consciously chosen this role, it is a part of your divine purpose. You weren't born to merely exist. You were born to help guide, to support, and to bring clarity to those who are struggling. But with this gift comes a heavy responsibility, learning to protect your energy so you don't carry the weight of others' emotions with you. Let's take a moment to break down why people are so inclined to share their deepest secrets with you. First, there is a magnetic force that draws them in. They can feel that you are different. Something about your energy makes them feel safe enough to open up. It's almost as if, when they speak to you, they're talking to someone who understands them on a soul level. They don't need to explain themselves, and they don't feel judged. In a world where many people hide their true selves behind masks, your authenticity is a breath of fresh air. You don't pretend to be someone you're not. You show up as your true self, and that's what people resonate with. Second, you exude a divine energy of wisdom and compassion. This is another reason why people trust you with their secrets. You carry an innate knowing, a deeper understanding of the human condition. This wisdom is part of your divine essence. People might not recognize it consciously, but they can feel it in their souls. When they open up to you, they feel like they're being heard by someone who has been through the depths of life, someone who understands what it's like to struggle, to suffer, and to heal. Your presence brings peace and clarity to their troubled hearts. But with this gift comes a great responsibility, guarding your energy. You might find yourself feeling drained after deep conversations, or even spiritually exhausted after listening to someone's pain. That's because, as a chosen one, you absorb their energy. You don't just listen to their words, you feel their emotions, their struggles, and their burdens. And while this is a gift, it can also be overwhelming if you don't protect your own spirit. As a healer and spiritual guide, your role is to help others find their own healing, but you are not meant to carry their burdens for them. You cannot save everyone. You can't fix everyone's problems, and you shouldn't try. While your energy can inspire transformation and provide comfort, you must learn to set boundaries. If you absorb too much of others' pain, you will begin to lose your own sense of balance. You can't pour from an empty cup. Protecting your energy is essential for maintaining your ability to help others. You may have already noticed that certain people, even those who are close to you, are more than happy to unload their emotional baggage onto you. This can be exhausting, especially if you're a naturally empathetic person. People might seek you out when they need someone to talk to, but the energy exchange can sometimes feel imbalanced. They feel lighter after speaking to you, but you are left feeling weighed down. This is why it's so important to protect your energy. One of the best ways to protect your energy is to establish healthy boundaries. While you want to be there for others, you can't allow them to take more from you than you're willing to give. When you feel emotionally drained after a conversation, take time for yourself to recharge. Engage in activities that replenish your energy, whether that's spending time in nature, practicing meditation, or simply resting. You cannot give what you do not have, so it's vital that you make self-care a priority. Another key aspect of protecting your energy is recognizing when someone is seeking guidance versus when they are merely dumping their emotional baggage onto you. Some people will repeatedly come to you with the same problems, not because they want solutions, but because they want someone to listen to their pain. This can be draining, and it's important to recognize when it's time to step back. You can't solve everyone's problems, and it's not your job to do so. You are a guide, not a savior. You can offer wisdom and support, but you must not carry the weight of others' emotional burdens on your own. As you continue to walk this path, remember that your gift is not to carry the pain of the world. It is to guide others toward their own healing, to offer clarity and peace, and to inspire growth. But you must do so with wisdom, with discernment, and with protection of your own energy. This is how you can continue to be a light for others without losing yourself in the process. Being a chosen one means living with a deep sense of purpose and divine responsibility. People will be drawn to you, and they will share their secrets with you, seek your guidance, and open up their hearts to you. This is a beautiful gift, but it is also a heavy one. Protect your energy, maintain your boundaries, and remember that you are here to inspire, to guide, and to uplift, not to carry the burdens of others. Now that you have a deeper understanding of how your divine energy affects those around you and how people often test you, share their secrets, and challenge your presence, it's important to recognize a final, undeniable sign that confirms you are a chosen one. The spiritual warfare and the tests that come your way. You are not immune to hardship, but you are built to endure it. In fact, the very struggles you face are part of your divine preparation, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. These spiritual battles are here to refine you, to elevate you, and to guide you into the fullness of your power. As a chosen one, you have been placed on a path that leads to spiritual growth, wisdom, and ultimate fulfillment of your divine purpose. But that path is not free of obstacles. You will face challenges, both internal and external, that will test your faith, your resilience, and your commitment to your calling. The enemy will try to distract you, to pull you off course, to make you question your worth. But these trials are not a sign of weakness or failure. They are a sign that you are walking the right path, the path that leads to the fulfillment of your purpose. Many of the struggles you face are not random. They are designed to strengthen you. Think of them as a refining fire, burning away the impurities and shaping you into a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. These tests are not meant to break you. They are meant to make you whole. Each trial you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn deeper lessons, and to move closer to your divine destiny. The harder the battle, the greater the reward. In these moments of spiritual warfare, it is crucial to remember that you are not alone. The divine is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and protecting you. But you must stay connected to that divine source. The strength to overcome these challenges comes from your relationship with the divine, from staying aligned with your higher purpose, and from trusting that every difficulty you face is part of your divine journey. It's not about avoiding the struggle, it's about embracing it, learning from it, and using it as a stepping stone to elevate yourself. One of the most powerful tools you have in overcoming these tests is your faith. Faith is the shield that protects you from the enemy's attacks. When you trust in the divine plan for your life, you will remain steady and unshaken, no matter what challenges come your way. Faith keeps you grounded, knowing that everything happens for a reason and that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. When the storms of life rage around you, your faith will anchor you, allowing you to stand firm in your purpose. Another key tool in overcoming spiritual warfare is self-awareness. You must be able to recognize when you are under attack. Spiritual attacks often come in subtle forms: negative thoughts, feelings of self-doubt, fear, confusion, or even physical fatigue. The enemy will try to weaken your spirit and pull you off course, but awareness is the key to recognizing these attacks and resisting them. Once you are aware of the battle, you can fight back with the spiritual tools at your disposal. Spiritual tools like prayer, meditation, grounding exercises, and connection to nature are all powerful ways to protect your energy and maintain your inner peace. You must also surround yourself with positive influences, people who support you, uplift you, and encourage your growth. These people will act as your spiritual allies, helping you stay focused and aligned with your purpose. In times of difficulty, you can turn to them for guidance, strength, and encouragement. Finally, remember that you are a warrior, chosen for this path because you are capable of overcoming these challenges. Your strength lies in your ability to stay true to your purpose, even when the road gets tough. You were not chosen because you are perfect or because you have all the answers. You were chosen because you have the resilience, the faith, and the heart to rise above adversity and fulfill your divine calling. Embrace your strength, chosen one. You are more powerful than you realize, and every challenge you face is an opportunity for you to step further into your power. So, as you continue walking this path, remember that every test, every trial, every struggle is not a sign of defeat, but a sign of growth. The spiritual battles you face are the fire that will refine you, the challenges that will strengthen you. The enemy may try to pull you down, but you are a chosen one. You were built for this. Stand firm in your faith, stay aligned with your purpose, and continue to rise above every challenge. Your destiny awaits. Wish Holy Spirits with you, chosen ones.